It is seriously, it is unbelievable how much support that you give this guy. And let me tell you, I could use it today. I could use it, like, I could really use it today. It's so good to be back. After having 3 days off, it's so good to be back. And I'll tell you why I could use it. Because if you guys didn't know, I left to do a Mortal Kombat X stream. And let me just give you a little preface. They're like, hey, you want to come down and do a Mortal Kombat X stream? And I said, sure, I'd love to visit the Twitch headquarters. But I got to tell you guys, like, I don't do a lot of fighting games and stuff, and I'm not, like, really good at this stuff. They're like, nah, don't worry about it. You're entertaining. You'll be fine. Come on down, do it. So I was like, sure, okay. Just want to let you guys know that, like, I love Mortal Kombat. Like, I stopped playing at 3, though, like, you know, years ago. And they're like, nah, you'll be great. So I went down there, and I was looking for, like, the one, like, person who would be, like, the Mortal Kombat pro down there, like, who could do all these combos and, like, would know the differences between 9 and the new one, or 8 and the new one, or whatever. And they were all at a tournament. They were all at an actual fighting game tournament in, I think it was in Sacramento. So they all had to do that rather than to do this. So that's why I think we didn't have, like, a pro or whatever. Because there was a tournament happening at that time. Couple of things I want to get out of the way. I asked them, I said, like, I'm pretty loud, obnoxious and stuff. And they're like, yeah, we want you to be you. And I was like, okay, whatever. So I did what I do. And I made the mistake of reading, like, the Twitter and reading the chat and stuff, like, in the middle of the show, which you can't do that. Because no matter what you're doing, if you read the Twitter and the Twitch, like, in the middle of the thing, it will, like, totally dishearten you. So I went out and I was like, how's it going? It's like, oh, we got 30,000 viewers. It's like, fuck yeah, man, this is going great. And then I was, like, starting to check my Twitter, starting to check tag. I went, oh, everyone hates me. Oh, God, what am I doing here? Everyone hates me. Like, with the vitriol of 1,000 suns, they hate me. But then you got to sit there and you got to realize, like, that's the community. That's the competitive community. Like, no matter what competitive game you go into, NorCal, there you go. No matter what competitive community you go into, there's going to be lots of hate. And you don't realize that because I'm a variety caster. I don't really dip my toe into that often, but they let me have it a lot. Like, to be fair though, it wasn't as bad as I imagined it would be, or imagined it could be. So it was okay, but, like, there was a couple of, like, comments here and there, and I was just like, really? That bad? And then I come back to you guys, and then well, that's what I'm saying. Then I come back to you guys, and, you know, it reinvigorates me. It reestablishes, like, what I'm here to do, you know? So it's great. And I love the blinking. Lee. So Lee, over the 3-day break, one of my mods, who sets up my dashboard for me, set up all this new shit on my dashboard, and, like, every sub I get now, it blinks. Every editor message I get, it blinks. So it lets me know, like, you missed this. And I did not miss, but I was in the middle of a thought.
So let's get this hail, Zambonian, Berserker.
Zambonian, welcome back. How many is that? 11 months for Zambonian. Thank you so much. Yeah, but and that's the thing. Like, I don't listen to these weird people. You're right. See, and that's the thing. Like, that's why I come back here where, like, and it's speed gaming, it's variety, like speed gaming, competitive gaming, like all that shit. Like, there's a lot of just mean-spirited, hateful people for some reason that you just don't get from being just straight up variety as much, I guess. I mean, people still come in to my channel and, like, ask me if I'm autistic or retarded or stuff, which happens. But that's okay, but it's not nearly as much. Like I watched the chat just scroll, 30,000 people, like just hating everything that was going on. And that helped as well to look and go like, oh, they hate everything. They're not just me. It's everything. Like everything about this, they're just hating on it. So, anyways, but guys, today we're going to do a segment. I don't know if it's going to be a recurring segment, but we'll see. We're going to do a segment that we call, let me get because I actually queued shit up for this. I have shit ready for this. We're going to do a segment we call the, hold on, let me get the music. There we go. We're going to do a segment we call the Haters Roundup. The Haters Roundup, ladies and gentlemen. Now, how the Haters Roundup is going to work is, I went through the tweets. I went through, wait, hold on. Let me get my cowboy outfit on there. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Haters Roundup. The Haters Roundup, ladies and gentlemen, is when I look at all the Twitter hate and I go through them and I see if I can shed a little light, little explanation maybe behind all the hate. All right, so first on the Haters Roundup is from @RafaGetHigh. @RafaGetHigh says, Ezekiel the Third, you suck, dude. ... You ruined the stream so far. Well, there's not much I can say to that. That's your opinion. You're entitled to it. You didn't spell it with proper English or proper punctuation. That's all I can really say about that. You can think I suck all you want, but there's really nothing I can like retort with because I don't think English is your first language. Next, at Beefuteki. @Beefuteki says, listening to this at Ezekiel the Third bitch and moan, and without a D, and moan during this hashtag MKX showcase. During this hashtag MKX showcase makes me not wanna watch. The funny thing is, I bet you watched the entire thing, didn't you? I bet you watched from start to finish. Makes me not want to watch. It's just like someone saying, the referee calls of this Super Bowl game make me not want to watch the Super Bowl, but I bet you'll watch anyways. All right, who's next was from Reptilian Slime. Ezekiel the Third, fuck you. You're ruining the stream. Be quiet. Well, I will say this about you, Reptilian Slime. You spelled everything right. You used proper punctuation. Not much I can say, except you have 0 followers, so no one heard you say that, except me. So you hurt my feelings and my feelings alone, but unfortunately no one else saw it, so you might want to, delve a little bit deeper into social media and get your opinions heard by more people. All right. Next up, from MT50,000. MT50,000 says, Ezekiel the Third, dude, you're irritating. Well, he used a comma. He said, dude, comma, you're irritating. He spelled "your" wrong. It's supposed to be the Y-O-U'-R-E, but that's okay. Dude, you're irritating. Screaming in the Goro stream is pathetic and annoying as fuck. Thanks for ruining the reveal. Now, this brings up a good point. This guy actually does have a good point. You ruined Cowboys Rotten Hell. Now listen, this guy does actually have a good point. announcers like EDGWheat, In Control, those guys were in a completely separate room from the people who were actually playing the game, and we could not hear them. All we could see was the red light of the camera go on, and when we saw that, AC and I were sitting on the couch going, oh, well, the red light's on, we should talk. Little did we know that the reveal and all that shit was going on. There was a little bit of miscommunication between one room and the other room, so we were talking at times when we shouldn't. And the thing was, like, after they threw it back to them and we were done, the production guy came up and said, can you not talk so much during the stuff? And I was like, well, I can't hear the stuff, so I don't know when I'm supposed to talk and when I'm not, because the camera light went on, so I figured showtime or whatever. So that is a valid argument that I don't think was personally my big mistake. But it's a very valid argument. I will say though, if you're going to be heard, you should probably, or if you're going to be taken seriously, you should probably look into spelling things correctly. But a valid concern, MT50,000. Let's see here, Jordan G _Ohaf says, Ezekiel the Third, looking at you pushing the center buttons like you never played a PS4 before. Ha ha. I hope to see you online April 14th. # Black Dragon. Well, you may have your chance, sir. You may have your chance. And if it makes you feel good to beat me up, I more than welcome you to find me on the PS4. My PS4 name is Ezekiel -III. Not the underscore. Ezekiel -III is me on PS4, and I bet out of 100 matches you'll beat me all 100, and then you can sleep soundly on your pillow made of concrete, like Jeremy or Pearl Jam or whatever. Let's see here. Who is next? Oh, damn it. That's not what I wanted. There we go. Next. Oh, I'm going to save that one. I'm going to save that one for last. Oh, I got one from CPC603, who blocked me from following and viewing his tweets. Let me see here, though. I have it somewhere, I'm sure. Where is that one? Let me see here. Where are you, CPC? Wait a minute. Nope. 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 Oh, come on. It's around here somewhere. There it is. Okay, there it is. Ezekiel the Third was an embarrassment to all gamers, and 5 seconds later, all the streamers took him to dinner, and he put the little dash face, and then he said, have standards. Well, you know what, CPC? Some people don't have standards, and some people don't know how to make friends and stuff, and I pity you that you have no friends that can take you out to dinner. I'm sorry that you're so jealous of the free meal and free hotel and free alcohol that I receive from my friends. Not just Twitch themselves, but like my friends that live in San Francisco and came and met me. And I hope you find it. I hope you find your way in life for more friends, because friends are awesome and they do buy you things from time to time because they want to be nice. Let's see here. Next, from @Brandon Gall. Brandon Gall says, Ezekiel the Third is terrible. All you do is button mash. And how you die in first chapter, it's easy, as Shao Kahn would say, and in caps and in quotes, you suck. You're correct. Actually, both of you were correct. Brandon, or excuse me, CPC, you were correct. Oh wait, no, you were not correct. I'm sorry. There was a guy before that said I just button mash. You are absolutely correct. And Brandon, I'm sorry that I suck, that I died in the first chapter. That did hurt me a little bit that I died in the first chapter, but you know, I'll just have to cry myself into sleep or cry myself to sleep into all the dollar bills that Twitch gave me to come down there. Just have to cry myself to sleep and all the money that they gave me to be there. And I think I'll feel better about myself for dying. Let's see. Let's see. Okay, from Bill I Am the 4. Bill I Am the 4 says, at EDGWheat, you're working for Twitch now, question mark? Well, that didn't concern me, but FYI, in caps, exclamation point, inviting Ezekiel III to new game streaming event like MKX was a fucking disaster. Hashtag, get it right. Once again, the yours, the spelling of the yours, I weep. And there was a conversation back and forth, between him and Wheat. I chose not to do that. I actually picked out a few of my favorites, and they're coming now. So I don't think it was a fucking disaster. Let me address that as well. It wasn't a disaster for the WB people, the Mortal Kombat people, the Good Game people. They all seemed to really enjoy the stream. They thought it was a success. I talked to each and every one of them because I do that. Like, hey, what went right? What went wrong? What can we improve? What should we do better next time? Da-da-da-da. I talked to everybody. I talked to the production people. I talked to everybody. And everybody involved with the thing said everything went great. And not just me, but like the whole like event or whatever. Went great. So, you're entitled to your opinion, even if it doesn't matter. Let's see here. At Brad Paschal says, he tagged Noobed, Amazon Games, NetherRealm. Please don't ever let Ezekiel III on another Mortal Kombat X stream. Period. Ever. Period. He was awful. Period. Another one that's just kind of your opinion, but I really don't give a shit about anybody who's named Brad. Fuck all Brads all around the world. If you're named Brad, fuck you. I've never met a Brad I liked, so eat a dick, Brad. Let's see here. And my favorite. Now, guys, this is my favorite of all of them. My favorite of all of them that I received was from at God_of_Nick. God of Nick says, laugh every time I see it. I hate you, man, space, baby. I hate you, man, baby. And that was his Twitter comment. And you know what? That is so good. You totally got me on that one, man. I gotta say, you got me. You whipped me on that one, son. God of Nick, I hate you, man, baby. And I had to tweet that one back and say, or reply, of all the bad mouthing I received today, this is by far my favorite. Cheers. And I took a picture of myself with a beer in my hand. So. So there it is. Yep. And it's Noah's man space baby. Man baby. And with no period at the end or anything, but that was a good one. I tip my hat to all the haters out there. I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing. You keep hating. Because if no one's hating, you ain't doing something right. So, haters keep hating. In the words of Cat Williams, we need them haters. It's like, if you got 20 haters, you need 40 haters. So, that was the end of the Haters Roundup. Thank you guys for tuning in. And we'll see if we can't do it again at some point in the future. So, I hope you guys like that little gimmicky segment there. And because here's the thing. Shut up, Scott. here's the thing, guys, that I really, really want to get out there. This is how this is how I deal with it. All right. Because I will say that like some of that shit really affected me. Like I said on the drop frames last week when we were talking with Max, and I was like, dude, some of that shit like does get to me. And this is the way this is the way I choose to deal with it. I'm going to get it out in the open, show it to you guys, and it makes it less poignant. It makes it less pointed. It makes it hurt less. Because it does. I mean, there's some comments in there that kind of like, really? You hate me that badly? It's like, all right, well, and this is what I chose to do. So I hope it's all right. But yeah, so as far as the MKX stream goes,